Elon Musk comes out, because he's been releasing stories in the flat Earth that have been so ridiculous.
I didn't know that. Really?
Well, no, I'm sorry. Not on the flat Earth. Not on the flat Earth. Sorry, the space stories that he's been releasing have been so ridiculous that now he's just making up. He's just pulling stuff out of his butt. Can I swear on the show?
Sure.
Okay, he's pulling stuff out of his ass. That's not really swearing. Which is just like he said. Oh yeah, I can completely solve the power problems of
going to Mars.
No, the power problems of Puerto Rico. He actually said that the other day. On top of the other things, yeah. So in addition to, think of the stuff he said over the last calendar year, and none of it has come to pass. You got to remember, this is the same guy that said he was going to send 2 people around the moon and back in the next 9 months. 2 tourists.
Yeah, it was by 2018, wasn't it?
No. Yeah, by the middle of 2018. Yeah, which we're coming up on, right?
Right, it's only not that far away.
And it's like, okay, who are they? Who are the pilots? What capsule's being used? What rocket? What's the booster being used? You're not giving us any details. You're just throwing this out there. People are, yeah. But it's not a public company, so it doesn't seem to affect him karma-wise. He also said that, yeah, we're going to do Mars. A few years after that, it's like, with what?
But you know what's interesting about that is, like, a guy like that could make those kind of claims, but as long as he's doing really cool things like Teslas and Hyperloop and things like that,
right,
you kind of just forget about the major claims. You know what I mean? So as long as he keeps making these amazing inventions,
as long as the Tesla car is out there,
yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so as long as he keeps
S-series
doing other stuff, you kind of forget about it, like his claims.
You kind of do, but I know people's attention spans. Okay, you want people's attention spans? How about this? The Google SpaceX prize, Google X prize, which was being announced this year. And you know anything about that?
No.
Yeah,
no.
Nobody does. Yeah. Where they announced at the beginning of the year, Google said, oh yeah, we're going to give $20 million to anybody that makes a probe that goes to the moon and beams back pictures. $20 million to anyone that does it. 5 countries signed up for it. All the usual suspects: the United States, the Japanese, the Europeans, the Israelis, and the Indian, East Indian.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, we're gonna do this, but here's the catch: you have to launch by December 31st of 2017.
Okay,
that's coming up.
That's coming up in a month
right?
and a half.
So what? And I called this one. I call a lot of things, but I called this. I said, you were going to kick that can down the road. I'm just waiting for it, and they did. A couple months ago, they said, oh yeah, we've extended the deadline to the end of March 2018 before you have to launch. I'm going, yep, that can's you're never going to launch.
So the idea is to launch a probe that will land on the moon and take
pictures back. Right.
Okay.
Which you can't do. I mean, you got to remember the camera technology is so good and so cheap that you should have. I mean, honestly, you buy a box of cereal, you get a 4K camera in it. Yeah. It's that easy. There should be the rockets should be bristling with 4K cameras, and you're not gonna happen. They're doing the same thing with this as they did with the hydrogen. You guys should know this down in California. Mm-hmm. Hydrogen fuel cell cars.
Yeah.
You guys are all running on those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're all using those.
We're all using them.
Nobody's using them. And the reason why they even were a thing for people, history buffs, is because the oil and gas industry, they if they're going to replace something with something else, you have to control it.
Right.
Well, it was the only thing they were really good at other than oil and gas, hydrogen gas. They were good at doing that. They can make all the hydrogen gas they want. Problem is that if you try to make that into a car, those cars cannot run hydrogen gas at cold temperatures.
Yeah, that was a big stickler, right?
Yeah, and it's not like diesel where you have to use like a glow plug, where you're up in Minnesota and you have to heat up your diesel engine and more. No, there's nothing you could do to make these things run in cold weather. You're driving and they will stall out on you, and that's it. So they realized it's like, we can't solve this, therefore, and they just went away. Because you guys had hydrogen fuel pumps, and George Bush did the whole thing.
Yeah,
never happened. It just disappeared one day.
Yeah, it's so weird. I mean, why make the claim? Or why put it out there if you're never going to follow through with it?
It's
more incriminating than anything.
As far as the space thing goes, they're doing it just to buy them a little more time. The globe beat. That's all they've run out of things all the usual stuff is gone. So, they can't say the face on Mars anymore. Nobody cares. Or what's on Saturn, or let's talk about Pluto, or we had something crash into Jupiter, whatever it is. They've got to make up stuff. So now they're going to use an independent space agency. Because up until now, NASA's been releasing most of the stuff.
Right.
But now you have SpaceX saying, oh yeah, in fact, that's all. Where's Virgin Galactic?
I was going to ask you about that. What happened?
They've kind of fallen off. SpaceX is their golden boy, their champion. Mm-hmm. So all SpaceX has to do is come out every 6 weeks to 2 months and release a story and say that we're going to do this. We're going to make, but the claims are so outrageous. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to go to Mars and this sort of, we're going to send tourists around the moon. We're going to solve this. We're going to do this. It's like, no, you're not. You're just making these claims, and people see the story and they think. The one that was most recent, I think, was last week, where he says, this one really bugged me because I've heard this for years, and that is, we're going to make a rocket plane that can take people from LA to China in 39 minutes. And we've heard this,
it's been out there forever.
The mythical rocket plane that's going to get up at a certain altitude and go really, really fast and come down, and it's going to shave all this time off. But what killed me at the end was he goes, and we're going to do it. It's going to cost no more than a premium economy seat. I'm going,
Who said this? Who was the guy?
That was Elon Musk.
That was Elon Musk?
That was Elon Musk. He just said this last week. I'm reading this. I'm going, so they're just letting you, apparently they're just taking the restraints off of him. Said, you know what, whatever headlines you want to make, you let them fly, and we'll spread them out there. And nobody questioned it.
You know what's weird? It's like, so Elon Musk, a guy like that, or a guy like Richard Branson, right? They seem like these great people and all this stuff, but what's going on? Are they part of anything, do you think?
You don't have to be. In fact, when eventually we're going to have to talk about some flat earth stuff, which is when you get to a certain level, like the president, presidents don't have to be told everything. Presidents are very low, actually, on the level of clearance, because you want them, and this is kind of a key thing that's throughout a lot of the stuff I say, you want them acting naturally.